Good morning, everybody. Another edition of On the Road Again with Shaggy, and we are on our way to the day job this morning. Thought I would give a quick little update. So I'm on the board for the celebrity death pool. I got Glenn Campbell yesterday. Woohoo! Boy, my window is dirty. Somebody really should come and wash my car for me. Yes, I got Glenn Campbell. Of course, the Rhinestone Cowboy himself passed away yesterday due to a long battle with Alzheimer's. So a terrible disease, and obviously something that our show is very familiar with. Mike, first-hand experience with it. Well, with his grandfather. So we wish his family and all of his friends, all the best, and we hope that they look towards better days. Now, for today's episode, I have two kind of topics. I'm going to talk about one real quick, and then we're going to talk about a little longer form one. The first one is deceptive advertising. I think we've all been victim to this at some time or another, and it just hit me last night. Our barbecue grill in the backyard, rusted away to basically nothing. The pan underneath the grill, which catches all of the ash, all of the debris that gets done, had basically the giant hole in it, and the only thing holding it up was the grease catcher thing. So I took that out to clean it, and boom, the bottom of the grill basically fell apart, or what they call the firebox. So we were looking for a new grill. We figured, hey, it's been about probably 10 years, so let's go find a new grill. And at the time, last time I bought this grill, it was, hey, go out, any Char Broil grill you buy, you can run on natural gas, because I have a natural gas line ran out to my grill, because who wants to mess with propane, right? So I go to Menards, which I don't normally shop at very often, but hey, they had this killer grill. All right, it was 5 regular burners plus what they called a searing burner and a side burner that I don't really ever use, but hey, it's there, so I figured I'd get it. It was the grill to end all grills, really, for me, and perfect, because it had a lid. Because a lot of times when you go past 4 burners, you don't get a lid on it. It's just an open grill. And I want a lid so that I can do things like chickens and stuff like that. Well, and it was pretty cheap. It was on sale for $300, and after some rebate, it's down to about $240. So I thought, wow, this is amazing. I will go ahead and get this deal because, well, I like Char Broil. That's what my current grill is. And, I'm happy with the brand. It lasted 10 years. That's pretty good for a grill for me. So why not? Well, I buy the conversion kit even, because I knew that there was a conversion kit to get this thing converted to natural gas. So the guy, of course, there's no model on the floor for the grill. The guy has to go get it from above the stock up overhead. And then I say, okay, well, where's the conversion kit? Because I know I need this. So he goes and he looks and he grabs it off the shelf, and here you go. Awesome. Cool. Thanks. Check out. Well, I get home. Takes me an hour or so to put the thing together. Then I'm working on the conversion kit. I'm like, all right, I've done this twice before, so I kind of know what needs to happen. I take this out. I take this out. I change this. And then I get to the part where you're supposed to change out the supply hose. And where it shows the little T manifold, it says, all right, now take a wrench and undo this. And I'm like, wait a second. This part here isn't a threaded connection. This is a molded connection. It won't come off. There's no way that this will come off. So I'm stuck. I'm like, I know I got to change the supply hose out, but I can't. So, of course, I go to Google with the new model number and natural gas conversion kit. And lo and behold, what does it say? Not natural gas compatible. What the what? Every char broil is supposed to be natural gas compatible. That's what that's what I said. Nope. Now you have to look for a sticker on the box. Sticker on a box? Most people buy them already assembled, for Christ's sakes. Alright? That says dual fuel, and then you still have to buy the conversion kit. Now, this is dumb. Because a conversion kit is basically take out the orifices and replace the supply pipe. That's it. Alright, that's the conversion kit. It's a pipe and a tool. So I go to Char Broil's site and I look it up, and sure enough, they have changed it. Now they have four grills that are natural gas compatible, and guess what? The biggest one has 4 burners, not 5 like what I've got, like the one that I bought, which actually has 6 if you count the searing burner. No, 4, and that's super expensive. It's like $1,400. Most of them only have 2 burners. Then I go and look, and even those on Amazon ratings are rated like crap. They're the giant pieces of garbage that you don't want, according to all the reviews. They say, oh no, if you really want a natural gas one that's going to last, you have to go and buy this, it's not Olympian, but it's some other Roman word like that, and or you have to buy this other one, or you have to buy another brand. The cheapest good natural gas grill starts at $800. $800 for a grill. The highway robbery. I cook meat on this thing. It's not an Italian pizza oven. Alright? I cook steaks and burgers and fries, or not fries, but chicken. Alright? So, I'm like, good God, what the... I swear that Weber is in cahoots, Char Broil is in cahoots with the propane industry. I think they got together and they said, hey, listen, let's screw over the American public. Let's, the natural gas grills, which everybody, used to be able to afford and run cheaply, let's make them $1 bazillion so that nobody can afford them anymore. And we'll only make shitty ones. So that even if they buy them, they fall apart in 2 years. And they gotta buy them again. This way, we can prop up the propane industry so that at $40 a goddamn tank, they have to buy your stuff. Crap gas. And then they'll have to exchange the tanks because we'll make it so damn difficult for them to refill it, they'll never do it. Yeah, $40 a tank, and we'll make the tank so crappily made they'll rust out as well. That's what we'll do. Char Broil and the propane industry in cahoots to make nothing but money. That's a load of garbage. I've never heard such... I think it's really true, though. I'm not big into conspiracy theories, but I think that one's got some legs. So, if you are in the same situation as I am, and you feel like the grill companies and the propane companies are in cahoots, I want to comment, alright? I want to know, because Alex Jones has said that juice boxes cause people to be gay. I think that takes a backseat to everything. When you're talking about grill manufacturers and propane industries getting together to fleece the American public. In my mind, that is the bigger thing to worry about. I don't care if little Jimmy becomes a fashion designer. I care that my burger is now going to cost $10,000 for something to cook on. Alright? It's just wrong. It's just ridiculous. And so there has to be a reason for this. I don't believe that there's that much of a difference in the parts for natural gas versus propane. Alright? I don't believe it. So now what I'm left with is either a grill that I take back, and I'm sure they're only going to give me in-store credit at a store I never hardly buy crap at, or propping up the propane industry and buying their stupid cylinders of gas. Now, the only thing that's working in my favor is there actually is a gas refill place about 6 blocks away from where I live. So, at least, rather than $40 a tank to exchange it, I can pay closer to $20 to refill one. But of course, they'll only refill it for so long until they tell you, oh, it's got too much rust, or they're changing the safety valves, or this or that or the other. And then they're going to tell you, hey, you need to buy a new tank. And when you buy a new tank, by the way, it's not going to come filled. So then you got to fill it, and that's going to make it even more expensive than what a recycled tank was going to cost. And it's just a giant pain in the ass. So, I know you think this is the long topic I'm going to talk about, but it's not. This is the short one. So, again, if you are a griller like myself, but you don't want to take the time to start the charcoal, which I know is a better flavor, but you got to admit, guys, come on, even though charcoal is better, it takes a while. All right, and you're still, you still got to go out and get the charcoal. You got to get the Weber. You got to, have the little charcoal chimney. You got to get the paper out. You got to do all that stuff. I mean, you got to add another half an hour just to light the damn charcoal and get it ready to cook on. And then, again, admit it, it's not even heat. It's not 100% controllable, and you still got to mess with it. Whereas, hey, I'm hungry for a burger. Click. Hey, I have flame all of a sudden. I can start cooking in about 5 minutes. Alright? It's no different than my stove inside, except for, hey, I'm outside, and so I'm not heating up my house. And I'll tell you, we cook outside a lot at my house. I don't know if you have had a natural gas grill, you know what I'm talking about. It's so damn convenient that you use it all the time. We cooked a goddamn turkey out there, alright, for Thanksgiving one year. Why? Because we didn't want to heat up the house. So that's why we use ours more than anything else. But now that we're going to be on propane, I don't know if that's going to happen. Because we're constantly going to be worried about, do we have enough propane? Are we going to run out? Is the grill still lit? What the hell's the deal? Because the last thing you want to do is start your steak or start your big roast that you're going to do out there or whatever, or maybe your beer can chicken, come back out 10 minutes later to check on it, and there's no flame. Why? Because you ran out of propane. Why? Because Char Broil and the propane industry decided to get in bed together. Doesn't make any sense. Make a goddamn conversion kit. It can't be that expensive. I'll tell you what, sell it for $150 and I'll still buy the goddamn thing. Alright? Just give me what I want, and I'm not the only one complaining. I am not. I looked at the thread. You have at least 100 other people that are asking the same thing. Why can't I run this stuff on natural gas? Alright, our buses run on natural gas, but my grill can't? What is wrong with you people? I'm Shaggy, and this has been another edition of On the Road Again. Our trip is about over. So I'll see you next time I'm in the car and we talk about what the long-form conversation is going to be. And maybe I'll change it so I won't tell you what it's going to be before then. I'm sorry if your eardrums have exploded because I yelled during this one. But I usually am not passionate about a whole lot of things. But getting ripped off, oh, that pisses me off. So again, let me know in the comments below what you think about this conspiracy theory that I believe is ripping off the American public. Also, like, share, follow, get your friends to listen. That's what we want to hear. Alright, thanks, and I'll see you on the next trip.